Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really excited for today's video because I am bringing you another review on some new drugstore goodies. Today I'm going to be talking about all the Rimmel eyeshadow palettes that have recently launched. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing I want to touch on are these lashes. I said touch on and then I touch them. These are the new Kiss Mink, like faux mink lashes from the drugstore. I think I got mine for like $6. I showed them in one of my hauls. I'll link that for you guys, but oh my goodness, this is my first day wearing them and they are the softest, most like fluttery eyelashes. I don't know if you guys can even really like see, but they are so gorgeous and they were so easy to put on. Like I literally just like plopped them on, and normally, you know, I gotta like get in there and really kind of like finagle them. Nope, it like stuck on there and it was like perfect and it was amazing. So these are really great. Like I said, my first day wearing them, I want to say these are the ones in Gala. These are the only pair I got, but honestly, I really want more now that I've bought these. But anyways, let's get to what we're actually supposed to be talking about today. And they are the new Rimmel eyeshadow palettes. So there are 3 different ones that have launched. I'm just going to share with you guys my thoughts, swatches of each one, and let you know if I think these are worth your money or not. So they did come out with 3, like I said. This first one is Keep Calm and Wear Gold. Now each one does come with 2 like double-ended sponge applicators. So, and honestly, and if you're in a pinch, those can really work, like especially for like your inner corner highlight, your brow highlight, packing shadow on the lid. You know, some of them have fallen out on some of the different ones, but this one does have both in there. Now if I tip it up, they probably will fall out or not and make me look like a liar. But anyways, they are pretty usable, you know what I mean? Like some people I feel like don't really like think you can use those anymore, but I really like to actually use those for my inner corner highlights because it really makes the color like bam, you know, I really like it. So as you can see, this one is more like natural, your typical like naked palette dupe type of shadow palette. I am wearing most of the colors from this palette on my eyes today. I have this like taupe shade all over the lid and kind of blended up into the crease, and then I took these 2 matte shades just in the crease to kind of blend everything, and then I took this shadow on my inner corner and my brow bone for the highlight. In this one, you're getting like 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, 3 that have like sparkle in it, 1 like satin one, and that's this one. It appears matte-ish, and then you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 like packed metallic type of shades. So there are 12 total in this palette. Like I said, this one very typical naked palette dupe type of colors. The second one is 002 Nudes Calling. Now this is probably my least favorite out of all of them because 1, there's only 1 matte shade and it is right here. So I feel like it's really hard to do a look with just this palette. And also these 2 colors right here are pretty pigmented and really pretty, but the other ones in this palette are so flaky and dry. Like this white, it just is like pure sparkle, like it's chunky. So yeah, these were just not the best quality. Like I feel like it's a totally different manufacturer than like these 2. So I don't know. I definitely would skip out on this one. I don't think it's my favorite. Yes, these colors are really pretty, but nowadays you can find so many like peach palettes out on the market that this one you can just skip out on. Okay, the last one is 003 Grunge Glamour. And this one already has one of the applicators missing. So it looks like this. And this one you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, 1, 2, 3 that have like a glitter, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 like metallic packed type of shades, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what this one looks like. I would say this one is like the 001, the London Nudes Calling. Let me not blind you guys. I keep looking over at my viewfinder because I want to make sure I'm not blinding you. So it's kind of like similar to this, but it's like amped up. It's a little darker, it's a little smokier. So, you know, it's still like a neutral type of palette. It's just a little more like oomph to it. Like you're getting this really pretty purple. You're getting this like really cool like silvery green shade. You're getting this like smoky blue color. So you're getting a lot more like grays too. These 2 are gray, like mattes. So yeah, so this is like still neutral. It's just like a little bit more amped up. Okay, so as far as the formula on these, I actually think they're really nice. Now, they're very different from the CoverGirl palettes that I mentioned in my yearly favorites. They are not as powdery as that. They're not as like soft as shadows. So because of that, I would say these don't blend as like seamlessly, not seamlessly, but they don't blend just like as effortlessly, I should say. But they are still really good. But because they aren't as powdery, they don't have as much fallout, I will say that. They do kind of like pack on the lid a little bit easier than the CoverGirl ones do, especially the shimmers. I would say those are like what really stand out to me in these palettes, is that the shimmers just pack on the lid so beautifully. I will even use my finger and just like do it and it's good to go. And the inner corner highlights and, you know, brow bone highlight shades, those really pop as well. The shimmers in these palettes really stand out to me, you know, like more than the mattes do. The mattes are good, but they're not like the best matte shadows I've ever tried. I definitely like the shimmers in these palettes a little bit better. Where it's funny, because in the CoverGirl ones, I like the mattes better. Now, when I first tried these, packaging, formula, color, everything, it really reminded me of this. This is the NYC Levatics by Demi palette that came out around this time last year. And this is in the shade 20 Natural. So this one is almost identical, like literally identical, to the Keep Calm and Wear Gold palette from Rimmel. So let me show you guys like side by side. So, okay, this one is the NYC one, and then this one is by Rimmel. Like pretty gosh darn close. If not, well, yeah, I mean, they're a little different, not by much though. Like, really not by much, like hardly at all. So, and they're both made in China, so a part of me is wondering, there went the other applicator. A part of me is wondering if these were made in the same labs because the formula is just so similar. And like I said, the packaging's even like really similar. Do you guys see that? I mean, they're pretty identical. So that being said, I think if you have this one, you don't need this one obviously, because you can get pretty much, you can get the same exact looks with, you know, this palette. So if you already have this one, don't buy this one from Rimmel. That being said though, I think if you are going to buy one from Rimmel and you don't have this one from NYC, I would buy this one. Because yes, it's like that typical naked dupe eyeshadow palette, but there's a reason palettes like that are so popular. You know what I'm saying? In this, you get like some nice smoky shades, you get a lot of nice neutral shades, you get two really great like transition type of shades, you get some nice highlights. I just think that this one, you get a nice deep brown, like that's matte over here to kind of deepen everything up. So I just think this is the most universal, very easy kind of palette. Now, the second recommendation I would have would be the third one, the more like smoky one in Grunge Glamour, because again, you're getting like a really nice transition color. You're getting some like, you're getting three deeper mattes in this one. So if you're someone that likes to do more of a smoky look regularly, you might like this one a little bit better. Now, if you are like a shimmer lover, then I would go for the 002 London Nudes Calling. Now for me, this palette is probably the one that I will reach for the least. I will use a lot of these shades on my lid, and to be honest, what I've been really doing is I've been kind of using like all three palettes because I've really been testing out the formula, so I just kind of have them all in front of me every day, and I'll, you know, will normally put like a lid color on from this palette because I love these like rosy type of shimmers, you know. So I will typically use this on my lids, and then I'll go in for my crease and transition shades with these palettes. Now, again, you don't need all three, I don't think. I think the most unique one is probably 003 Grunge Glamour because it is more smoky, but I think if you want something that's very natural, very easy, Keep Calm and Wear Gold. So I think these are really good. I think these might have been around like 10 bucks. I will link them if I can find them for you guys. I picked mine up at Walgreens. Definitely wait for a sale, you know, if there's buy one get one 50% off or, you know, whatever. But I think these are good. I think if you are kind of wanting to dip your toes into the whole like drugstore eyeshadow palette game a little bit, and you don't want to pay, like the L'Oreal ones are like 20 bucks. Like that's still like expensive for the drugstore. So I think if you want like a very affordable, good eyeshadow palette, I would definitely pick one of these up. I don't think you would be really disappointed. At least I wasn't. I think these are like pretty good eyeshadow palettes. Alright you guys, so that is it for this drugstore makeup review on the new Rimmel Magnify Eyes eyeshadow palettes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and share this video on all your social medias. And if you pick up any of these palettes, let me know what you think about them. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.